Hey everyone, as you start to navigate through your presentation, I just wanted to show you a presentation from last year. If you can see, here's the start, and then we go right into a frontal view of Galveston College. Then we take it from the rear view. Go to so see right here in the descriptions, if you note, it's a single multi-family homes noted, slight signs of decay, minimal trash in the streets. As you can see, what it's pointing out. Now the next one is the Galveston Children's Center. And so in this one, you see the community center is well maintained and safe. They care for youth and families. Ball High is located nearby, as well as parks and dental offices. There's a police and fire station in the near area. So you're looking at a frontal view of it. You're also looking at, we're jumping to a new location, 2628 Broadway. So as we're looking at this, we're looking at a cottage that is originally built in 1862. The nearby stores include gas stations and a flower shop. The location is down the street from the Salvation Army and the Port of Galveston Industry. So this gives you an update of what the students saw at this location. Now we're jumping to a new location, and as we jump to this location, as you can see, they included a frontal picture of this place and an information about multifamily homes being located around the building. There's also a church that you could note. As you're looking, you're noticing it's right on a busy street, high traffic area. So now as we move on, we're moving to potholes in the street. If you notice here, you're also looking at the single and multifamily homes that are noted. Now we're going to jump to a different location. So I don't know if you guys can see the kind of seamless transition into each one, but here's Lasker Park, which is a lifeguard safety. This pool has a lifeguard and fun rec center. So as students go here, now we have Victor Gustafson home. Now we have like some information regarding this actual location. If you want to look around the neighborhood, you see single family homes, single family dwellings. Are we looking at, there's political signs, there's boats, no down trees. The streets look like they need some repair. Then we have some condos, multifamily homes in this location. If you're doing your assessment, you've got somebody walking, so there must be some stuff within walking distance. And then you have Post Office Street, just right over here. More people walking and more vehicles parked along this way. So now we're going to 150 Rosenberg. And again, if you notice, they're taking like a street view of this and noticing the street needs to be repaired. The building has some, needs to be upkept. Let's see, then we have some older buildings, if you're noticing here, some new buildings. And you're seeing people walking, so you've got a parking garage or bus entrance here. So you're seeing cruise and public parking. So this is where they park for the cruise ships. Now we're going to the Salvation Army, right? So in this location, we're looking at houses, and there's new construction going up. I think in the pictures, you guys might see actually a multifamily homes here. We're seeing, if we go in this direction, We're seeing industrialization. We are seeing, it looks like this building's about to fall apart, actually. I don't really know if you can get more into there and do like a visualization. So these are all open. This might be what, the train station? I'm not exactly sure. But we have signs of graffiti. Then we have, it looks like it's in disrepair, like it needs to be updated, the building. So this is all signs and stuff that you want to include in your presentation. As you're looking at the fire station, EMS, we're looking at a big, giant, wide open space here. So there's going to be a church, right? Walking distance to court, jail. And I don't know if you're noticing, but again, in every picture, they're putting down their description of their coordinates. So then we have a community center here. I guess there's minimal trash. Let's look for this in the area. Yeah, you might see some here actually. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but as you're looking, I want you to start looking up at the areas. Ooh. And seeing, just taking a look, taking it all in, all right, at these coordinates, and snapping the picture. This is where you snap the picture down here, okay? So here we have a side view of the health district, but as we're looking, there is a lot of neglect here regarding the shrubbery and the trees. People may not be able to see it or locate it readily if it's not easy to see, like if it's covered up by old trees, which can make access challenging. So I'm not seeing the multi-family homes. Maybe it's this over here, right over here maybe, single multi-family homes with areas of decay. But this one's pretty significant. Moving on to Harborside Drive. So now we're looking at the picture of the big giant building for UTMB. And we're looking at, oh, look, there's someone taking a picture. We have Life Flight. So I think that's Life Flight. Or maybe that's just a helicopter. I'm not sure. But you also have parking and a lot of, you see all the boats that are here, so you're right near the harbor. Again, Harborside Drive, I get it. But you have the water tower. So these are all things you want to include within your presentation. So here's the front view, and then there's information, again, terminals. But I don't know if you've noticed too that it's not jumping around across the island as you're doing this. It's all kind of seamless in staying in one area. You're jumping just a little bit. So that's the end of this presentation. It's well put together. We spent a lot of good time putting the finishing touches on it. You have some time to put those finishing touches on your presentation, and I hope you take advantage of that. In this, sorry. So we are done here. We're going into there. Okay, so here is where you would add like a new file, add new folder. Okay, so if you were going to add, you would add a new folder to your presentation. So let me go back to one that I've opened. So to move things, you would utilize this one. So let's say I want to move this one over here. I want to move this one over here because I feel like it would be easier flow. Then that way it's not, so if you look, you can look at the coordinates and they kind of pop up as you're looking at them. So I'm staying within the same area. So if I want to add like Harborside Drive in Galveston, Texas. So here's one here that I'm adding. Save to project, right? Come in here and update the information. I'm going to add a description. Harborside Drive. Right, I like to add it in a large font. And it's saved to Google Drive, so that's great. Now I'm going to click on the person. I'm going to click on a spot. So here is a great opportunity. Now I'm going to capture this picture. And I'm going to look over here. This picture is amazing, actually. And I'm going to capture this picture because I'm going to add both of these. I'm going to capture this one. I'm going to capture this one. And I'm going to capture this one. Okay? So now all four of those should be within my presentation. Okay? So now if I go back, and then I would put description here. So if I'm going 275, you put train tracks, put noted with train cars in disrepair. Noting industrialization. And pollutants. Noting the port of Galveston and high traffic areas, right? I'm putting this in. I'm going to put this in extra large font. Okay, I'm going to hit this there, go back here to my, now I can see this when I go into my slideshow. And this is the first place it takes me. Then it takes me over here, and I'm seeing this. So now I'm going to Galveston College, and I'm looking around here. I'm taking different views of the college itself. And now I'm going to Harborside Drive. So I've got a picture of Harborside Drive. I've got a picture of this industrialization, picture of this, and then you have my description. Okay? I hope this helps you put the finishing touches on your presentation. If you have questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Please do not put this on your lead. Go in and make sure that you include your own pictures, because remember, this is your assessment that you're doing, and I want to make sure that you include your assessment description within in each section of the coordinates that you included. If you have questions, please again feel free to reach out to me.